dad, as one does, if one is Indian. And Indian dads, they're known for a lot of things, right? They're known for IT tech support, cricket, putting their nasty feet in everyone's sandals, forgetting to change out of their home clothes, doctor. My dad's not a doctor, but he does think he is one though. A couple of years ago, he pulled his neck and he went to the ER and the nurse asked, "Sir, what symptoms do you have?" And he said acid reflux. So, Indian dads known for a lot of things. Good driving is not one of them. And by good driving, I don't mean like these batshit crazy concepts like, keeping distance between you and the car in front of you, or caring about the well-being of others in the car. I mean like government mandated rules. So, red means stop, yellow does not mean speed up, it means slow down, things like that. So a couple of weeks ago, my mom got a piece of mail and it said that someone in the house had a ticket. She looked at the first image, the front of the car, the second image, the back of the car, the third image, my dad's side profile. When my dad came home, he logged on a little website where you can review the video footage, and on that video, there was one car, it came to a perfect stop, and then it turned right. And then there was a second car, and the second car actually sped up over the right turn. And I want you guys to take a second to guess which car my dad was driving. If you say the second one, you would be wrong according to my dad. He was a firm believer that he drove the first car, so he called up a lawyer from Ticketbuster. Of course he was with Ticketbuster. And he's calling his lawyer and he's on the phone, and the lawyer says, "Sir, I think your license plate actually matches the second car." So I'm not sure how they're actually going to get out of this little pickle. But it's not the first time it's happened to my dad. When I was 5, my dad got pulled over for speeding, and he said, "Oh, my daughter, she's sick, that's why I was speeding." And the next day he's in court, and he goes to court, and he has this whole PowerPoint presentation. In figure A over here, we see she has a nasty case of acid reflux. And so the judge was like, "Man, if I reduce your ticket to $50, will you just leave me alone?" My dad responded, "Reduce it to $25 and you'll have a deal." He ran away with that deal immediately. So, I love my dad, by the way. There's no hate. This is how kids express their love. They tell you everything that's wrong about you so that you can improve in the future. So, Indian dads, they're not good at driving, but they're great at school. And speaking of school, in my world class, my teacher has this orthodox concept of boy-girl seating chart, which I don't know in high school if that actually helps or worsens situations. Also, what do we do with non-binary people? Do we just start in the middle and then spread out? Like, what are we doing with that? Anyways, so the two boys on either side of me, they're best friends, right? And one day they come into class with a sugar cane, which is about like 3 feet tall, so just about their height. They're taking massive chomps out of this sugar cane, just passing it back and forth and back and forth. And then one of them goes, "Bro, this shit is so fire." And then the other one goes, "Bro, you look like a camel." Back and forth and back and forth. And the teacher actually comes and she allows them to keep eating this sugar cane. And then the camel asks her, "Ma'am, do you want to try some?" And then ma'am over here is like, "Oh, that looks absolutely wonderful. I would love to have some. Maybe next time." I was just telling my dad about this whole thing because I thought it was funny. But my dad said that he actually used to eat sugarcane back in India, so he's really proud of these boys for embracing their cultural heritage. Apparently they use sugarcane for toothbrushes over there. Yeah, so my dad was really moved by this, but that's Indian dads for you. I mean, they'll listen to everything that you have to say, but they'll really only hear the food part. And then so my dad was so moved by this, that they're embracing their culture, that the next day was sitting in the principal's office with a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, this is my